How much of about this week is trying to replicate all the good things from last weekend?
Yeah, we've the boys have had a couple of days downtime to make sure that the exertions over the last month, some tough games, some tough trips, don't take the toll. We're back in today and rest of the week ready to go for Saturday, to be nice and bright, to be nice and lively, to be as competitive as we were against Hartlepool, and pretty much as we have been for the whole month. We played well against Hartlepool, probably one of our best performances, and again we need to do the same on Saturday.
And how much difference can having a full week between games make? Because it's been so long, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's just a time just to with a little breather, not with the intention of anything other than just to make sure that we're ready to go again on Saturday. The boys have, we've got a small squad. The boys have worked really hard. We're just now in preparing, getting them bright and ready for a tough game against Southend.
And Southend obviously in the playoffs. Does that help in a way that perhaps they'll want to come and play a little bit more football than some teams might?
We'll see. Hartlepool played a lot of good football against us Saturday, so and it did help. It made us play as well. Pitch was good. Our pitch isn't quite so good, and I don't know. There'll be a bit of pressure on Southend, I suppose. That they're saying that they've responded really well. They've had a poor couple of months in terms of results, by the sounds of it. But the last couple of games they've been excellent. They were excellent against Oxford on the television the other night, and won again at the weekend. They went something like 12 or 13 games where they didn't win a game, and to still be in a playoffs, it just shows what a crazy league it is. But they're on merit. They've got some good players. They've got a few loans in from higher league clubs, and they've had a decent season. They'll be looking to finish strongly and make sure they get at least in the playoffs. And it's up to us to make sure that we try and upset that on Saturday.
Yeah, it is, I suppose, the one really random bit where luck can play a part, because the timing of when you play teams, and of course they've won the last two and just coming back into a little bit of form.
Yeah, they are. But listen, it doesn't matter. If you're playing somebody who's not won for 9 games, you're thinking, crikey, their luck's got to change soon. So you've always got to be aware of that. It's on the day. It's like I said before, it's been a strange division this season, and to go whatever it was, 12 or 13 games without a win and still not get knocked out that top 7 berths just shows what the league's been about. So on the day, we know they're a good side. They've got some good players, but so have we, and we've just got to make sure that we show that on Saturday.
All season, as you say, it's been a crazy league. How difficult has that made it to make sense of it? Because presumably there's certain sort of standards that you can sort of almost set your watch by, but this season you haven't been able to do that.
I just lack, from the majority of the teams. The teams that are right at the top, have shown the greatest consistency, played the best football by the looks of their teams as well. The rest of it's been, some mad stats on games and stuff, and we fall into that category as well. The amount of points we've dropped from winning positions and stuff like that. So it's where we are this year. It's where we've got to look at, but we've got to try and improve on. But all we can do is concentrate on Southend at home, making sure that we're ready, know what they're about, know how they play, but also try and play how we played on Saturday, and pretty much the whole of March we've done pretty well. After
such a good performance, how strong is the temptation to go with the same 11 again? What goes through your mind?
Well, after watching the rerun of the video, there was lots to like about it. Stevie Elliott dropped out on the Friday afternoon when we tried at Chesterfield. Does he come back into it? We'll have to see how he reacts to some treatment this week. Billy Daniels made a pleasing debut. I've got Jamie and Terry knocking on the door, wanting to start, and I fully understand that. We've got some decisions to make. We can have a look at freshening it up, but as you say, when we've had a good performance, particularly, and then a good performance and a win as well, it is tempting to stick to the same. So we'll see where we are later in the week, but lots to like about Hartlepool, and obviously if we can replicate that, then brilliant.
And David Noble, is he getting closer back to his best
Well,
now?
I thought he played 85 minutes. I thought he played it really well. I thought we needed just a fresh set of legs on at the end to see the game out. But I thought he was great in what he did. I thought he started a little bit slowly for 10 minutes, but I thought for the 75 other minutes that he was on the pitch, I thought he was excellent. Got us playing, doing what I wanted him to do, and we're a better team when he's in the side.
You've spoken about Stevie. Everyone else okay?
Yeah, I think so. We two young boys, Harry and Zach, played for the youth team yesterday to get 90 minutes under the belts, and did well. Everyone else training as usual for the rest of the week, ready to go when needed.
Thank you. Good luck.
Cheers, Paul.
Okay, Steve's been such an important part of the back four for coming up to 4 years now. But was it quite pleasing to keep a clean sheet and defend that well without him? Because at times I know he's made mistakes this season, but there's other times where he just looked like he's holding it together.
Stevie's been a colossus for us over the 3 years. I think it's 3 years he's been here.
It's his fourth season.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's been magnificent. A real great lad around the dressing room, great lad to have around the place, and a rock at the back. But like I say, Friday he dropped out of training. He wasn't feeling right. Michael stepped in and did really well, and the back four kept a clean sheet, which is important. The team kept a clean sheet because we worked hard from the front and deserved no goals against us.
Yeah, Michael Heckway had a difficult afternoon against Wimbledon at right back, but he sort of made up for that on the centre
he
half.
did. Michael was excellent, slotted in great, competitive, composed, and defended properly.
Yeah, another really good away performance, and you've got 3 home games left. Do you think there's still time to leave people with a bit more positive feeling about the home?
Without a doubt, that's the aim. We've got Southend, Fleetwood, and Dagenham, 3 tough games, but I'm expecting the boys to respond in a positive manner, and I fully believe they will. I think Saturday will give us a boost, having beaten Hartlepool, gotten us over to 51 points. We can just play with a little bit more freedom, hopefully. Still the same competitiveness. Hopefully we can get the ball down and play like we did away at Victoria Road, and put in a decent performance in front of our home fans.
Yeah, and you played well at Southend, didn't you? They probably should have been ahead before they took the lead, and then ended up having to get a late penalty, but you dominated a lot of the game.
A good deserved point down there. I think we've got to try and take 3 on Saturday. Performance will help, but concentration levels, focus on the game, and hard work will also help that as well.
Yeah, and while you've had the rare luxury of a midweek off, and the players have had a bit of a breather, have you been working hard?
Yeah, I've been to a couple of games, just getting a bit prepared for between now and the end of the season, and also planning for pre-season stuff like that. So I've been to a couple of games, just had a look at a couple of things, and it never stops.
Yeah. Cheers, Mark.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.